Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to another exciting edition of Sports Fearless Daily Updates. And the countdown is on. Exactly 16 more days to the commencement of the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. And Eric Sequichel is seriously working. Today was a bad day at office for our female national teams. We are going to check them out in this video. Before I proceed with the details of the stories quickly, let's do it together. Subscribe to the channel if you are new on this platform. Hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Let's show love to this video and platform by liking the video and sharing to other social media platforms. As usual, my name is Solomon Asante, your only nomenclature with the engineer's philosophy in sports, a Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports with the Nigerian name, the only one, Solomon Chukwu Emeka. Please do well to leave your decent comments in the comment box for special shout-outs in my subsequent videos. And no more, let's get into the video and talk about our female national teams. Let me start from the senior women national team, the Super Falcons of Nigeria. This evening at the MKO Abiola Sports Complex in Abeokuta, Ogun State in Nigeria, the Super Falcons won. Benin Amazons won. So at the end of 90 minutes in the second leg, it ended 1-1 for Nigeria and that's of Benin. In the first leg, Nigeria, the Super Falcons, defeated Benin, the Amazons, by 2-0. So in aggregate, Nigeria 3, Benin 1, and the Super Falcons have now secured a place in the 2026 WAFCON tournament scheduled to take place in Morocco from the 17th of March to the 3rd of April 2026. And the importance of the 2026 WAFCON tournament is that it's going to serve as a qualification to the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup in Brazil from the 24th of June to the 25th of July 2027. First four, talking of the semi-finalists, will automatically make it to the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. And those who performed better in the quarterfinals, they'll pick two for the Intercontinental or Interconfederation playoffs. So these are the extensive details about the 2026 WAFCON tournament, same as the 2026 WAFCON qualifiers. Away from the camp of the Super Falcons, I know we are all not happy with the results, winning away and also coming home for a draw. It's not the best as the defending champions for the next WAFCON tournament. Let's also talk about the Flamingos. As usual, we weren't anticipating the best as you were thinking it would be from the Flamingos because things didn't go as expected. And some of us knew that looking at their performances so far, Italy would have scored as many as they can. And indeed, they scored 4-0. And with the results from the round of 16 in the ongoing 2025 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup, it's not encouraging for the African countries. So far, let me just go through the results of the round of 16 matches in this World Cup tournament. United States defeated Netherlands. Netherlands defeated the United States rather. It ended up 1-0, and at the end of penalty shootouts, Netherlands 7, United States 6. Brazil 3, China 0. Italy under-17 girls 4. Nigeria national under-17 girls, the Flamingos 0. North Korea defending champion 6. Morocco, the host country 1. God willing, tomorrow it will be Mexico versus Paraguay, Spain versus France, Canada versus Zambia, and Japan versus Colombia. So that is it coming in from the camp of our female national teams. Away from women football is to the camp of the Super Eagles. Exactly 16 days more to the commencement of the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers playoff, scheduled to take place in Morocco from the 13th to the 16th of November 2025. And Eric Sequichel is tirelessly working as he has fine-tuned his preparation for the Super Eagles ahead of this mini tournament. He has started with invitations for certain players to feature in the Super Eagles man squad for this mini tournament in Morocco. And I'm going to talk about one player who has received invitation. And the name of the player is Chidozie Awaziam. He currently plays his club football for FC Nantes in the French League 1. I stand to be corrected across all competitions this season for FC Nantes. He has played 9 matches. He's yet to score an assist. Predominantly, he plays as a center-back. He can play as a right back, same as a defensive midfielder. He is not new to the Super Eagles team. His debut game for the Super Eagles was on the 6th of October 2017. 8 years down the line, he has played 34 games and scored 1 goal for the Super Eagles. But Eric Sequechel picked Benjamin Frederick ahead of him during the last 4 matches of the Super Eagles CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Rwanda, South Africa, Lesotho, and the final one against Benin. With the reports coming in suggest that he's part of the Super Eagles players who have received letters of provisional invitation ahead of this mini tournament in Morocco, talking of the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers playoff. And with his inclusion and invitation into the Super Eagles team is as a result of his improved form, same as his versatility across the defensive lines. I've spoken about him being a center back, being a right back, same as a defensive midfielder. So that is it coming in from the camp of Chidozie Awazia. Eric Sequechel, NFF are yet to release the provisional man squad for the Super Eagles ahead of this mini tournament, as we are having exactly 16 days more. Talking of 2 weeks, 2 days for this mini tournament. And as we all know, the mini tournament being scheduled to take place in Morocco. The first semi-final is between Nigeria and Gabon, and the second semi-final is between DR Congo and that of Cameroon. Winners will meet at the grand finale, and the winner within the grand finale will make it into the Interconfederation playoff. And I know Super Eagles will become victorious right from the CAF playoff through to the Interconfederation playoff, and the 2 teams that will make it from there to USA, Canada, and Mexico, the Super Eagles will be parts. Away from the camp of Chidozie Awazia, I always talk about good players making a good team, and the more good players a team has, they have higher chances of winning more matches. And you don't know that Europe is a pinnacle of football generally, and players with European affiliations have higher tendencies of becoming global stars. I also do talk about football not being played on the field only, but we play football with identity, heritage, and pride. It's customary that anytime any national team in Africa progresses or advances to major competition, other players will come in, talking of European-born of African descent, specifically to European-born of Nigerian descent, coming in to play for the Super Eagles. And ahead of that, Eric Sequechel is still scouting. And one player to talk about is Anis Arnon, who plays his club football for Atalanta Calcio Bergamo in the Serie A. He was born on the 23rd of February 2008. He is just 17 years of age. He plays predominantly as a left back. He can play as a left midfielder, same as a right midfielder. And he can also go forward as a center back for his club side, Atalanta Calcio. Early this season, Eric Sequechel was made aware of his eligibility being part of the Super Eagles team if he's ready to come and play for Nigeria. And despite the fact that he was born in Italy, this player is not eligible to play for Italy national team. He's waiting to turn 18 years before he can secure his Italian passport. And at this moment, Nigeria can convince him to play for the Super Eagles. In the bid of taking advantage of the situation, Eric Sequechel has given the mandate to Ademola Lookman. According to him, Ademola, you play in the same club with Anis. No? So you can convince him. I've given you the mandate. Just convince him for him to commit his international future to Nigeria, so that even if he does it now, we can add him up to the upcoming AFCON tournament scheduled to take place in Morocco from the 21st of December 2025 to the 18th of January 2026. So these are the latest coming in, and we are waiting to see whether he will pledge his full readiness for Nigeria. At this moment, as I've stated, he is not eligible to play for Italy. He can just say that I want to play for Nigeria, and that is it. He's young though. He needed to pass through the ranks of Nigeria football, but he's playing for Atalanta Calcio senior team, meaning he can play for the Super Eagles. 6 matches across all competitions for him this season for Atalanta Calcio. He's yet to assist and score, predominantly as a left back for his club side, Atalanta Calcio. Is he ready to play for Nigeria, or he's waiting to turn 18 years as he's on the radar of Gattuso for Italy national team? That is also another topic to be talked about on this platform. Let me also talk about Michael Kayode, who plays his club football for Brentford in the EPL. After his standout performance for his club side Brentford over the weekends against Liverpool, with recent reports coming in across the various Nigerian media platforms, same as within the Nigerian football community, they are all asking, is he ready to play for Nigeria? What is his eligibility status? And let me also emphasize on this. I was just monitoring him to know whether he is ready to play for Nigeria, especially the Super Eagles. Looking at his age, he's just 21 years of age. He was born on the 7th of July, 2004. So he's just 21 years of age. And he can play as a right back. Predominantly, that is what we used to know him playing for his club side, Brentford. And what I know with a recent interview from his agents, Andrea Retoni. According to Andrea Retoni, he is on the radar of Giuliano Gattuso, so he's waiting to commit his full future to that of Italy national team. And if West are something to go by, it should clearly tell us that this guy is ready to play for Italy national team, choosing that national team ahead of that of Nigeria. And I think that is where he passed through their youth side. He has played for their under 15. He has played for the under 17. He has played for their under 21, or currently he's playing for the under 21. So I think if he's on the radar of Gattuso, definitely he'll be playing for Italy national team. But these are the words of his agents. Let's have a glance on our screens. According to his agents, the coach, Gattuso, is aware of his progress and watched him 4 months ago at the under 21 Euros. So it's a matter of maybe the next international window or later in the year. So according to his agent, Andrea Retoni, they are just waiting for the next international break, talking about the months ahead of us, November international break. If it is, they are just waiting for his call up into Italy national team, talking of their senior national team. And that is it. So I know how things have been done. And this player, it might be difficult at this moment. I don't know how things will work around the clock. But Eric Sequichel is still monitoring him as to whether he will be eligible to play for Nigeria or not. We are waiting to see, saying or pledging his full allegiance for Nigeria football through the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And that is that coming in from the world of football around Nigeria sports. You can also share your honest opinion in the comment box. How do you rate the performance of the Super Falcons this evening at the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta? Same as the performance of the Flamingos of Nigeria. Just share your candid opinion. If you're new on this platform, subscribe to the channel. You hit on the post notification bell for more updates. As usual, I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Before I take a leave of you, let me give special shout out to these amazing commenters. The spirit is high, so I have to give you special shout outs. Special shout out to Uji Agbebo. Okay, I do appreciate your support. And special shout out to Barnabas. I do appreciate your support, Barnabas. Okay, you are talking about a slip that I made. Oh, Barnabas. You know that I was talking about Amazons of Benin, and you're also talking about Amazons of Nigeria. It's just a slip. It's my bad. Isaac Oba Jemu, I do appreciate your support, and I think, okay, I do get you. Emperor, you're also talking about me not talking about South Africa on this platform. When I'm talking about specific time, I can just talk about that of Ghana and Nigeria. I do get you. Your views, your comments, whatever opinions it is, have been addressed, and subsequently, I'll work on them. Let's meet in the next one. It's bye for now.